Have you ever caught yourself chatting away to an empty room, maybe rehearsing a conversation or sorting through your thoughts out loud? If so, you're not alone, and contrary to what some might think, it's not a sign of eccentricity or instability. In fact, talking to yourself when alone is often misunderstood as a quirky habit, but it's actually a powerful strength that reveals a sharp, introspective mind. It shows you're actively engaging with your inner world in a way that boosts clarity and growth. Today, we're diving into 4 unique traits that people who do this tend to have, backed by insights from psychology. If this sounds like you, stick around, you might just feel a bit more empowered by the end. First, if you talk to yourself when alone, you probably have a high level of self-awareness. Psychology shows that self-talk is a key tool for reflecting on experiences and understanding emotions more deeply. Research from experts like those at the University of Michigan indicates that verbalizing thoughts helps people gain better insight into their feelings and behaviors. Almost like having a personal therapist on call. For example, imagine you're replaying a tough day at work, saying out loud, "Okay, that meeting didn't go great. But what could I do differently next time?" This isn't rambling, it's you actively processing and learning from life. The positive side, it turns potential rumination into productive self-reflection, helping you build stronger relationships and make smarter choices without needing outside input all the time. Second, you likely possess strong problem-solving skills. Studies in cognitive psychology, such as those published in the Quarterly Journal of Experimental Psychology, suggest that speaking thoughts aloud enhances focus and organizes complex ideas, making it easier to tackle challenges. It's like your brain is using an external voice to map out solutions step by step. Think about when you're trying to fix something around the house and you mutter, "All right, if I turn this screw here, that should hold it in place." A relatable scenario might be planning your day. Groceries first, then the gym, wait, better switch that to avoid traffic. Far from being a distraction, this habit reframes you as a natural strategist, turning everyday hurdles into opportunities for quick, effective wins that build your confidence over time. Third, talking to yourself points to a creative mindset. Research indicates that self-directed speech stimulates imagination and idea generation, as noted in findings from developmental psychologists who observe how it aids in brainstorming. For instance, artists or writers often vocalize plot twists or color choices alone to spark inspiration. Picture yourself pacing the kitchen saying, "What if I added a twist to that story? Maybe the character finds a hidden letter." This isn't just idle talk, it's your creativity flowing freely. Positively, it means you're wired to innovate, whether in hobbies, work, or personal projects, giving you an edge in thinking outside the box and bringing fresh ideas to life that others might miss. Fourth, you probably have a resilient inner drive. Psychology research, including studies from the American Psychological Association, highlights how positive self-talk acts as a motivator, helping people bounce back from setbacks by reinforcing encouragement. It's like being your own coach during tough moments. A common example, after a disappointment, you might say to yourself, "You've got this, you've handled worse before." Or during exercise, "Just one more rep." Keep going. This trait reframes solitude not as loneliness, but as a space for self-empowerment, fostering emotional strength that helps you navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and optimism. As we wrap up, remember, talking to yourself isn't something to hide or feel embarrassed about. It's a sign of a vibrant, capable mind that's constantly working to improve. If you recognize these traits in yourself, give yourself a quiet pat on the back. You're harnessing a natural superpower that many overlook. For more insights into what makes your personality shine, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got plenty more empowering psychology tips coming your way. Thanks for watching and take care. Starting line, have you ever caught yourself chatting away to an empty room, maybe rehearsing a conversation or sorting through your thoughts out loud? Image prompt. A solitary, thoughtful figure sitting alone in a simple room, mouth slightly open as if speaking, with a thought bubble emerging containing swirling abstract lines representing inner dialogue. Hand-drawn black ink lines with varying thickness and subtle wobbles for a sketch feel. High contrast on soft, warm-off white light beige parchment or aged book journal paper texture with faint grain. Minimalist composition with plenty of negative space around edges. Introspective mood, 16:9 aspect ratio. Ultra-detailed line work on facial expression and symbolic elements, but simple and uncluttered.